The impoopening is upon us. I'm not using the right term there, mate. You gotta change the poo word for the S word, but, you know, where things are just getting worse and worse and worse, and mate, and I have my theories. Well, mate, for a lot of companies, the idea is to make more money every single year. If you made $10 billion this year, you have to make $11 billion next year, or all your shareholders leave and your whole company folds in on itself. Well, I've planned this careful diagram. So like, you know, like growth. We got growth, mate, and then we got time. And like, you know, when companies are first getting started, mate, they were hand making everything. How can we save more money? That bled through onto the iPad. This video's gone off the chains already. Well, let's go for robust cardboard. Companies may start off by, you know, you make it by hand. It's the only way. Oi, let's get factories to help. Hey, there we go. Now we're making more money. Uh-oh, now we're plateauing off again. Oi, let's get more employees in factories. You, mate, look, now we're really making money. Oh, we've plateaued. Gosh, employees are expensive. Let's get rid of them for more machines. Yeah, now we're charging upwards. Oh, mate, but those remaining employees we got are pretty expensive. Not to mention all the laws we've got to comply with. Oi, let's move manufacturing to somewhere where it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Now we're really earning money. Ha! Awesome, mate. That's the ticket. Uh-oh. Mate, we've plateaued again. So if we're already paying people as little as possible and moved all the manufacturing to places that can be as cheap as possible, combined with shipping from other companies since everyone's making them in the same locations, they can all pick from the same parts pools that all arrives from the ports and things. What's left to do? Like, you know, we gotta continue the growth, guys. We gotta keep earning more money. That's it. Make it worse, but charge the same. We're here. This is where we are. We're paying the same amount for things that are far, far, far worse. I can prove it. Well, as a company owner myself, mate, like, I gotta get all my electronics and everything tested and tagged around this business. Extension cords, laptop adapters, power boards, anything. 3 things that failed the test. 2 of them were near new Bunnings extension cables. Failed. They were crap. Absolute crap. 2 of these absolutely balked out. This gross yellowed ancient extension cable, she passed, mate. We all did a big laugh when this absolutely creamed through, no worries. And the 3rd one, Bunnings again, this fan, which was actually wired up incorrectly. This wasn't even cheap. Oh no, wait, there was another fail. This Arlec one, which is just, you know, ubiquitous crap here in this country. Yeah, junk. You meant to cut the ends off. We didn't cut the ends off the other ones yet, you know, for this video, but yeah, that was actually the first failure. You know, all the new stuff. Oh, the impoopening goes further, mate. I thought I bought a really good vac. It's a Pullman, like proper, you know, commercial one. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna use this for 10, 15, 20 years. Because old mate James, the old workshop he used to work at, they've got one, which is about 20 years old. Mine is 2 years old. Here's the base for it. Do you notice something? Why, yes. It's completely split right down the middle. I ordered a replacement one, I think, like 4 months ago. Nothing. Pullman doesn't give an F. They've completely sold out, and that's what you get. So, from a car channel, mate, you know, that hot mess, most of the tools we got in the shop absolutely suck. Like, tradie friends of mine come around doing sparky jobs, they lament. They bought brand new Milwaukee tools. They hold them in the hand and go, really? This costs this much? Oi, let's get to modern tech, mate. Look, it's me iPhone 15 Pro Max. What? Doesn't this normally film the videos? Not anymore, it doesn't. This is the worst iPhone camera I've ever had. Simply for the reason that after around half an hour or so, it just turns off. It just stops recording. It's like someone just presses the off button. I have no idea. It's done it 5 or 6 times now. I've lost big footage on big videos, and it's over. It's no longer my camera for dank pods. What's filming? Well, this is an old 14 Pro Max, my old phone. I'm finally learning how to use this stinking camera for all of my other channels. I was really all in on using the phone, loving how it was getting better every time. It's just one thumb and you can zoom in and out and talk and whatnot. But now, with this poor performance, I'm done. I know it seems bad just to immediately give up on it after all these years of goodness. I've lost some really important footage, and so I've been meaning to really step it up. And it's, you know, it'd be good for you guys who actually have to watch my miserable videos and actually look through something half decent. It's heavy, my hand hurts. Oh, and combined with AirDrop being garbage. Yeah, Apple, your AirDrop is officially useless. I can't do anything with it. Old mate James can't do anything with it. None of us can. Like, sometimes it works between some devices. Like, sometimes this works to my workstation, but this will not send to my laptop. And my iPhones won't talk to each other. My iPad won't send to this. It's really pointless. Glad it's got USB-C on it. Way to keep up with 2016 Apple, so I can actually just, plug drives into it and flick it over that way. Or I can just do the ultimate thing and not use it as a camera anymore. Well, phones are kind of peaking out anyways. Yes, I am still using this. It's going okay. Hardware it's fine. It's actually my favorite bit. All the Samsung software is rubbish. Sorry, Samsung, but you suck at software. Stick to the hardware, right? On the note of software, some tech that's really let me down. Yahoo Mail! I originally did it because it sounded funny to have at yahoo.com. I don't know why. I don't know why I would throw something so important at something that just seemed funny. You have to check your spam folders like you check your inbox, only you're not being told when stuff's being dumped in your spam folder. It'll happily give me spam in my inbox and dump important stuff right in this, and just bin it. I've missed so many emails. I mean, that is to say as well, the Apple Mail is also trash. I can never get it to do junk mail filtering properly. I've even turned it off. I've even asked it, don't filter my junk mail, send me every email, and it still throws important stuff in the junk. I'll see important mail sitting from 2 weeks ago on my spam folder. Anytime I need to check mail, spam and inbox, and I effing hate it. Look at this Netgear router. Pro gaming, yeah, you fooled me. This was the workplace internet for my studio here. And this was working good for, I'm gonna say 6 months. And then it literally just freaked out, flicking on and off constantly. Some things worked fine, some things couldn't connect at all. It couldn't split the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz properly. Oh, and the crappy Asus stuff that, last year's tech that let me down special, well, I got the updated Asus ones, and they too balked exactly the same. I've replaced everything, home and work, with Orbeez. Fun name. They work fine, but so did the other ones, so we'll see how long they last until they're not fine, and then we'll review them in the next Tech That Let Me Down special. What's that? Not enough fire risk? Well, I'll fix that for you. Oh, look! It's those Bluetti little nugget battery boxes, which are technically amazing, just like kettle plug charge in the front. 600 watt, that's stinky. It's got the display where it can show you, how much you're using, which is interesting, and then the top is a wireless charging pad. That's great. I was using these to bring home buckets of solar power, charge it here at work, and, keep all my laptops and everything running. When she gets low, bring it into work, top it up again. Look at that, 100 watt USB-C right out the dingus hole. Well, that was right up until I turned it on and it made loud clacking noises, followed by smoke coming out. This is the second one I got. Oh, I got two. One that lives here and one lives at home. And then, you just swap them. It works great. And I've used this in videos because, I need power for something or, some sort of USB dingus. This is usually just sitting off to the side. And I don't trust them for nothing anymore. Oh, and on the topic of cheap batteries, my solar batteries are completely effed. They have nearly never run properly. I think I got 3 months out of them before they freaked out. Boy, I don't recommend these. I am hoping I can reuse those batteries to electrify the donkey van. That's what I want to do. I gotta eat the loss on it. All the warranty does is another replacement. And why would I want another one of these absolute low-tier pieces of rubbish? Thankfully, the solar panels on the roof still work, but the batteries were clutch. The usual shout-out in my drum stream of tech letting me down is Logitech's cameras and Elgato's stream devices. They stink. I'm never, ever giving them more money for any of those products. Never again. Hey, do you want to know the single most reliable thing in that stream apart from the old Mac Pro that makes it work? Let me show you. The iPod. My old 5th gen iPod, which I changed the battery in this, I think when DankPods just started. It's like a 4-year-old battery in here, and it's still chooching along perfectly. This is the most reliable guy in my streams. The whole thing's... It even does, games and shuffling stuff, there's stuff that happens in the stream, but it's really sad when this guy is winning out. And this is back in a day where you could actually repair it to keep it going. You could actually just, get in there, make it work, and continue. Versus this junk in my pocket, which just gets way too hot and just turns on and off. Can't figure out. Heck, I think this still works, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly! I charged this in Canada over a month ago! Look at it hang out! Look at this! This is still more responsive than like new cars, like entertainment units. That's how sad modern tech is nowadays. Disgusting. I don't know, put the camera that side, otherwise people get upset. So I can't wait to see, I mean, how much further can this go? I mean, I don't know what the end game is, because like most things currently stink that you have to throw away immediately, and it's just an update away from being balked to force you on to the next thing, and like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it just leads to Frank stinking, apparently. And so, like, mate, you know, that's it. You know, thanks, floaties. You know, and I'll see you all next time. What are you doing? Frank. Frankie, double yawns! Double yawns from the big mouth. Look how big your mouth is, Frank. Gobble, 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 gobble. Very happy, Frank.